Capricorn, what's good? Thank you so much for watching Mama Fire Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, whatever strong Capricorn placement you have. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you so much. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. And if this video entertains you, please hit that like button. It actually really helps the video circulate on the tube. So the other Capricornians, and if you're a cross watcher, you're welcome. This isn't going to be a love reading. This is just a general though, so you see what the general energies are. General energies may include love, but could be anything. All right, and if you vibe with me as a reader and would like a personal reading, please check out that description box below for a link to Everybody in Mind Wellness Center. You can buy the sweatshirt too. And also, so we can link up on Zoom on Everybody in Mind, or you can get a video response reading from Wissio. All right, my beautiful Capricorns, let's just get right into it. Oh, also check out the Green Witch. There's a link to her website down below, and you can use discount code MAMAFIA. And what else is there? I think there's a lot of other information. There's my, there is my novel as well. So, all right, and all the links, all the deck sites. Sorry, I'm still a little tired. So please excuse me, Capricorn. All right, dear Father God, Mother Earth, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, please protect me and my viewers by only allowing in messages from the highest of vibrational beings and block any negative energies from entering the sacred space, so mote it be. All right, woo, that was quick. Move slow, Cappy. It's, definitely time for you to take things slow. Try not to control everything, I'm getting really strongly. Grow within your current situation. So you're in the right spot. Right now, you can trust that you're on the right path right now, Cappy, and trust your intuition. Yeah, your intuition is screaming at you to slow down. You've got to slow it down. Ooh, watch out. Is Cappy gonna fall in love? All right, watch it. We have got to definitely slow down, meditate, breathe in, and just think for a little bit. I know that's easier said than done, especially when we're working a lot and we've got a lot of responsibilities, whether they're kids, jobs, houses, what have you. But just taking the time to breathe is really important. Surround yourself with protective energy. And I've been getting this for a lot of my Capricorn personal clients as well. I have quite a few. And, I've even gifted some of my Cappies some crystals and stuff for protection in particular. And so make sure you're doing that. Make sure that you're learning from any toxic familial patterns, any past familial patterns, anything that isn't serving you anymore. Make sure you're letting go of any old labels. If anybody ever labeled you like too sensitive, there's no such thing as too sensitive, so just watch that. Cappy, I am getting like some of this stuff may go all the way back to childhood. And trust in the unknown. A lot of words, a lot of cards with the word trust on them. Trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. I was talking to a client this morning who was pretty clearly claircognizant. And that can often be a gift that's the hardest to describe to people because claircognizance is one of my, there goes my nose, one of my strongest gifts. And it's just an inner knowing. It's like, I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. It's just, I know it. And you can't tell me otherwise, right? And Capricorn, you may be having a little bit of that too. Maybe you were labeled stubborn, and you see yourself as stubborn when you might just be claircognizant, It's important that we don't take that too far, though, and realize that we're still human and we can have those stubborn, or anything like that. Remember, you are an earth sign. So, all right, Cappy. Knight of Coins. Yeah, this goes with the Shaolin Master about really taking your time, because if you're going to be any of the knights, being the Knight of Coins is the most reliable. He's the slowest. He drives a lot of us nuts. You know, especially fire signs. If you have any fire signs in your life and you move really slowly, naturally, Capricorn, and they're always yelling at you, that's why. But you go at your pace, okay? Because no one can tell you what to do, Cappy. I am getting that there is a level of being stubborn here that is happening. 9 of Wands. You've been hurt. You've been hurt, and I think that anxiety can get the better of you at times. I do think, though, that keeping your chin up, knowing you're tough, knowing you're strong, and knowing that, you know, you have gotten through other things in the past and that you can get through this as well. Death keeps showing itself, so I'm wondering if you're going through some big changes right now, which is another reason to go slow. 8 of Cups. Yeah, it's time to walk away from the pain, not let it get to you as much, and boss right the F up. With the Emperor and Strength coming out together with the 8 of Cups, it's like Capricorn is walking away from being that scared person who is just the wounded warrior and going towards real confidence, real stability, but you don't have to tell anybody, right? I'm getting that you can just be these things and the rest will follow. I'm getting really strongly that, you know, you may have some Aries or Leo in your chart, or you definitely could just need to embody a more firm attitude about who you are and what you stand for. But at the same time, knowing that you don't have to convince anyone of that, just being that will do that. And it's interesting. This is interesting energy. Queen of Coins, yeah, and you can still embody masculine and feminine energy here. You know, you can take charge at work and at home, really embody that nurturing feminine energy. It's okay to be both. We all have both inside us, and so it's important that we appreciate that, you know, and defend yourself. Don't be afraid to defend yourself, but at the same time, you don't have to scream who you are from the hilltops or post it on Facebook or something. You know, it's like there's no need for that. But there is a level of, if anybody comes at you, that you stand your ground. You know, I definitely can see that here, that standing up for who you are and what you believe in is very important right now for you, Capricorn. 4 of Wands, completion. Yeah, it's almost like you're completing some really big karmic cycles right now. Saturn is making some big moves, and that's your ruling planet. So, the Hermit. Some of you guys may be ending things with a Virgo, or you may be starting this cycle of figuring things out on your own more. Yeah, and it's almost like, you know, you're getting a lay of the land, trying to really figure out where you're at now in this new world. Where do I fit in? You know, and how do I make the most of my God-given talents? Yeah, the Hierophant. You definitely, Cappy, you could definitely have either Virgo or Taurus either in your life or in your chart. You could be a triple earth sign with these cards here, but it's about standing in your spirituality though as well, understanding who you are. So this is you really discovering who you are on a spiritual level, emotional level, and physical level, and standing in that. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, and that's going to bring in some really yummy things to you. But this is new for you, Capricorn, I'm getting, like really owning who you are. It's something that's really different. The Tower almost came flying out. But the Ace of Cups wanted to come out instead, which is awesome with the Prince of Cups. Yeah, you're starting over. And it looks like you, Capricorn, you may be meeting somebody new. Definitely could be a Virgo or a Taurus. Definitely meeting new love or new opportunities or both. Be careful about getting into romantic relationships with people you work with. I've made that mistake. But I mean, that could happen. I've seen them, you know, I mean, I know people who are happily married to people that they met at work. So, you know, yeah, I mean, shoot. It does look like there's some kind of new love coming in. There's no doubt. 8 of Wands, to the Lovers, to Justice, to the Knight of Needles. This damn Knight of Needles comes out a lot in this deck. But look at this, Lovers. Isn't that sweet? I really love that card. With the Eight of Wands and Justice. Capricorn. Some soulmate is going to be bringing in some kind of communication here. It may be very impulsive. Could easily lead to marriage. Easily. This could come in at night for some reason, I'm getting. Oh, Five of Cups. Don't run away from this new love, Cappy. I don't want you to, you know, I mean, because I think it might lead to some disappointment. Wow. All right. All right. Okay, so this is really interesting. I think that, you know, Cappy, you may be going from one relationship to another very quickly, but it looks like it's like Spirit supports it. So I'm not gonna like totally, so you may be leaving one person and really letting them go and going pretty quickly to somebody else, but it does look like it will be nice for you. I mean, we've got the Four of Wands, the Lovers, the Queen of Wands here, but I think it's after you leave one thing, because I've got the Six of Candles here, which is the Six of Wands, and the Six of Swords. It's like you're leaving something that has hurt you to go to something brand new that is delicious and could definitely lead to some real fulfillment. Definitely makes you feel sexy, definitely makes you feel really feminine. And if you're a woman or if you're a man, you're doing this for someone. It's just, there's a lot of like really great cards here. And it's something I feel like, Cappy, you've waited for or were anticipating with somebody else and it didn't happen. And you may be surprised by all this. I think a surprise soulmate makes an appearance. Wow, with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Very cool. I meant to grab these two decks too. All right. Let's see what else is coming in for my Cappies. Interesting. Totally new love with the soulmate. Ooh, generosity. All right. So I think you're finally going to meet that person that gives you that equal give and take that you've been waiting for. And that's it. It definitely seems like someone new. And so if this may not be your reading, if you're in an existing relationship, but it looks like someone else, but it looks like you may be with someone and you may go to someone else fairly quickly. Yeah, I think this person's going to like slide in the DMs or come out of nowhere and start a conversation with you. And Cappy, you're going to be like, okay, I guess so. Go with the flow, go slowly. Like that's what the biggest message here was. Go slowly, get to know everybody first, okay, before you make any huge decisions. But this looks like you feel like there's a spiritual path that you're on that you don't want to get off of. And if this new person is a part of that, then I say really get to know them. I wouldn't jump head first, but I definitely get to know this person. So, wow, Capricorn, that's real interesting. I don't know. You tell me if this resonates at all, but definitely looks like you're going from one relationship to the next pretty quickly. But that it seems like, you know, if you have an opportunity with somebody who's really cool. So I'm not going to tell you not to take it. But yeah, keep yourself grounded. Make sure you protect yourself, you know, and really get to know them before you know, run to City Hall and get married. That's definitely not what I'm suggesting. But this looks like it totally could be a soulmate. And I'm excited for you, Cappy. Whoa, allow yourself to receive and embrace change. Yeah, it's almost like the spirit supports it. And usually I give people the advice of like take some time in between relationships, but this doesn't seem like that's what's happening here. And you know, life is never one size fits all. If you met the love of your life, go for it, but really take it slow. All right. and let the money flow in. So I do think this is someone with this Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups showing up. I do think this is someone you either may work with, or it could be you end up doing something that makes money with this person, which, you know, would be, it's, I mean, shit, a couple that makes money together. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Cap. Sorry, Cappy. I had to take that. Anyway, it definitely looks like there's some big changes coming in. You got to open up to receive, and be open to these big changes, because it's like, dang, I mean, if you stay where you're at, I just don't see you being happy. So really embracing the changes is really the best thing you can do, regardless of what they are, whether it's a new job or a whole new relationship. But I'm getting, this is definitely a love reading. The Poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life entirely. Wonderful. I do think that she is beautiful, and I think that expressing yourself emotionally, whether it's to your former partner or your new partner, is really important right now. And I know that takes a level of vulnerability that you're not always comfortable with, that humans aren't comfortable with, right? But I do think that you've got to love yourself so fiercely that other people know how to love you, you know? And so just continue to do that. Continue to work on that. It's easier said than done. Lady Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Yeah, and just know that no matter what's happening in your life, if you're good, everything will be all right. You know, like as long as, you know, you have, you know, what you need to survive at this point, you will be all right. And it just, there's a level of radical acceptance that has to happen here with all of this. And, you know, even if you end up hurting someone with your truth, being honest with people about how you really feel is more important than, you know, and they will heal. It's, you know, you've just got to be real with people. It's the right thing to do. And I don't know where that came from, but I'm Marguerite Porret, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. Damn right. You are nothing if not love, Cappy. And you guys are humongous teddy bears, and I love you guys. And you deserve a really high form of love, and that looks like what's coming in for you. So whether you're going from one relationship to another, or going from alone to being in a relationship, or if this is a new job and not even a relationship, just know these changes are really good for you, and you definitely want to embrace those. Okay. All right, Cappy, I love you, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Thanks again for watching.